Alright, we got here a 2013 Jeep Wrangler. Customer complaint is there's no count to the transmission, and the door beeps the whole time when the door's open, even when there's no... Well, actually no it's not, so I don't know, something with the key. But we're going to chase the transmission and it doesn't start because there's no count with the transmission. So the shop just rebuilt the motor, and since then it was not starting, but it was starting before. So I'm just going to do a full scan. Alright, so we have come to the engine computer. I'm just going to shut the door till it... Oh, that's what he means. Even when the door's shut, it's still beeping when the key's in the ignition. Alright, this is going to be annoying, but we'll back up a little bit. If you look here, all the gears, it's not selected A gear. I'm just going to go here because... Alright, this is finished. Alright, so in the PCM we have lowest count with electronic gear shifter module, lowest count with TCM, ASD main sense circuit, intake air. In the body we have all the headlights and things. Also lowest count with TCM, ABS module, radio. Alright, we're going to start with, well TCM we got no count with, so let me pull up a diagram for this. Alright, let's pull up a diagram. We're going to go to the transmission first. Alright, here's the transmission control module. Left rear of engine compartment. That is fed by... Alright, the transmission control relay feeds that right over here. On the yellow wire, that gives power. And there's a ground right next to it. That's on one connector. And then the other connectors have they talk to the electro-hydraulic control unit assembly. And there's two data lines on this. Alright, so I gotta find this power. So this relay, what turns this relay on? The actual tip-in turns it on. Where is that? Right here. So this turns on. This turns on the relay, which is most likely built into the board, knowing Chrysler. Where are they? Oh, here. So we got a run accessory, run start starter, run start, PCM relay, EBL relay, rear HVAC, front HVAC, ASD relay, and radiator fan. Fine, so it must be built into the board. But we could check the output. Well, we don't have an output, we have a fuse for it. Fuse F18 feeds the actual relay. There's this guy right here, all the way on top. Alright, it's going to be easier to actually find this module and check out the module if we have power and ground. So let's go down. It's on the left rear of engine compartment. Alright, so it looks like it is on the dash. I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, I think it's this right here. Pretty sure that's what it is. Let's see if I can lower this down so I can pull it out to test it. Alright, is this it? Yep. So yeah, the pipe number comes up as an auto trans control unit. Fine. Now the only thing is, it showed 3 connectors, right? Connector 1, 2, and 3. I only see 2 here. What am I missing? Is there another one? Or is this 2 built in? Because you see there's 2 separate wires coming from here. This looks a little messed up. Okay, let me first see if this made communication. I took the key out because it was making a racket. Yeah, it's a no crank. Alright, so this just slides out. So I guess they're calling this one connector 1. I mean a separate connector. Oh, let's check. Where's the power and ground to this? Let's see. There's a yellow and orange and a black. Are these? This might be it. Just 2 pins, right? Pin 29 and 30. Yeah, okay. So this is the power and ground. So I'm going to put a test light across this with the key on just to see if we have power to this. Here's the back. I'm just going to use this 4-amp test light, just the H11 bulb. I finally printed my own. I'm going to put this across the 2 pins, and now I'm going to stick the key in. Alright, and we are missing either a power or a ground or both. So I'm going to take, which one's ground? Ground is 30. So I'm going to disconnect this and just go to the body. I got to find a solid piece of metal. And it does not light up, so it doesn't look like we're missing the ground. Let me just get a wire going from battery positive, and we'll just test the actual ground, and we'll trace the power. Let's see if this can reach. Oh wait, sorry, that I'm on power. Yeah, I want to be on power because I want to test the ground. Alright, so it is yeah, okay, so pin 30 has a good ground, so we're missing a power to pin 29. So before I go checking anything, I'm gonna actually give power to that wire just to see. I'm just gonna give jump power to right here through a fuse and just see if we have communication. I'm gonna actually just run it through my test light. So now if I connect this to battery power, we'll be giving power, but current limiting it to 4 amps. The problem is, I don't want that light bulb in there, so I need another wire. So I'm actually just gonna open this test light up. And get a clip. Alright. There we go. The beeping stopped. And we start it. Alright, let's just see. Hold on, am I in good? Let me see if, let's just see if we can scan it now. Alright, smart scan. There we go, we have comp to the TCM right now. Okay. Okay, so we're definitely missing a power feed. We're gonna have to figure out that. And it fixed the door, which is awesome. So, good enough for now. Didn't think they would both be related. Alright, so in here we have a bunch of codes. It could be the voltage is not strong enough because it's going through. Oh man, I jumped it. Alright, I jumped it wrong. I actually just jumped it straight by mistake. Alright, let me just clear all these codes. Oh, I still have no comp to the ABS module. I forgot about that. Alright, so let's clear the DCs. See what comes back. Alright, in the TCM, we still have no comp with ABS. Lost communication electronic gear shift module. So that's still going to be a problem because that's why it's not going to start. Control supply voltage circuit makes sense because I'm bypassed there, whatever they're looking at. Sensor reference voltage, 1 circuit low, I don't know. Okay, but what do we have in the PCM? Probably lost comp with ABS. No, electronic gear shift module. So there's a separate module here. I guess it's this, has its own module in it. And that's not communicating properly with the TCM. Alright, so what do we do first? We check this power to see why we're missing this power. Let's see, where does that come from? It comes from the TIPM. And the computer data lines feed it, tell it when to turn on because it's coming straight from the circuit board. Let's go look up this gear shift module. Shift interlock maybe? Powertrain control module, cluster, shift lever assembly right here. So yeah, it's also on the can. It has an ignition, run start wire, ground, no volume, hold on, stop lamp switch. Alright, so it has to get power from the stop lamp signal. They're saying it's a fuse B plus wire, but it's coming straight from the circuit board, according to this. I wonder if there's one connector. So this is C106, and let's go back to, is there a connector C106 here also? Yeah, there is. That feeds the same thing. Alright, I'm gonna find this connector C106, see if it's unplugged. Alright, let's go look up connectors. C100, C106. It's a dash harness, I guess. It's right near the battery. All the wires go through that. Here's the TIPM, so let's go look up that connector. Alright, C106. So here's the battery, so it's the wrong battery, so it's much smaller. But this is probably it right here. I tightened it a little bit. Where does this come from? Right here. Those wires look fine. Pin 10 is pink and white. So connector view, C106. So this is the connector. So there's 3 on top, and then 5 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is it. I was in the wrong. No, I was in the right one. Okay. So pin number 10 is, if that's gonna be 8, so it's the second from the thin ones. Yeah, okay, so here's the pink and white wire. Alright. Or pink and whatever color that was. Now let's find the wire we needed for transmission right here. Pin 3 is yellow and orange. Pin 3 is one of the big ones. It's not here. It doesn't make sense. But it is here. See, here's the wire. Is this connector in upside down? No, it can't be. Hold on a second. Did they change the engine harness? This doesn't make any sense. This is the wire we need. Right here. This wire is our yellow and red wire. If I give power to right here, we should have power up at the module. But this doesn't have a pin there. I have asked him if they changed the harness. Yeah, I'm not sure where he is. I'm waiting for him to come back, but this doesn't make any sense. What harness is this? They would have to replace everything. Yeah, there's clearly no wire here. Let me give power to right here. Alright, so here we're going to go to battery positive on this end of the thing. And over here, they're going to go on this wire. Alright, let me see if now I have communication. No, I still don't, so something's wrong. Just see. So right now I'll go to battery ground. If I touch here, it lights up, so I should be getting power. No, I still have no power. So there must be another part of the harness that's no good. Unless my diagram is wrong. But it has to be this connector. What? Everything lines up. Unless there's another connector somewhere that's mixed up with. I gotta see what's happening there. I'll climb on over here. Oh wait, I see another connector under there that looks the same. It's like under the bump, under the guard over here. Right here. There's two more of them. And they look exactly the same. See, these are mixed up. Okay, see they both have 3 wires. So this one has our wire right here. Okay. And on this side, does it also have a wire? No. This connector is mixed up. See that? This one has the brown wire. That's supposed to be up there. Ah, we got it. Okay. Watch. This got to get pulled up from here. Got to climb back up over there. This connector fits in this connector. See? They both have the same pins over here and over here, and those connect to each other. Oh, awesome. Okay. Fine. And now this guy comes down there, and that is our connector with the yellow wire. Nice. Okay. See? Yellow, yellow. There we go. Blinking stopped. And now this thing should start. Yep, we're showing we're in park. Cranks and runs. I'm not gonna let it run for long because I don't know what's put together or not, but that's it. Yeah, that's it. Just a mixed up connector. That's a pretty cool one. All right, thanks for watching.